Hey everybody, it's Kelly and it is day 8 today, or it's the video for day 8. So this is the page for the 7th, and I said that I was going to have a lot of pictures for the 8th, which I knew because I had 2 big activities to do. So I used this 2 3x4s and 1 4x6s. So these are the photos I have here. I did a really cool Christmas lights run. So before picture, actually after picture. And then I did an event at work where I actually got to dress up as a Victorian caroler. And this is I had an awesome hat and a caroling cape. And then I had this beautiful navy satin dress with, or skirt with a crinoline underneath it. Oh my gosh, it was so gorgeous. I should have had somebody take a full picture of me, but I'll remember that from this. So, and then this is just a photo right outside of work. This actually used to be my Christmas tree, but after 2 strings of lights went out, I actually donated it to work because it doesn't always need lights at work. So anyway, my plan for this is these 2 photos are going to go here, and then I'll need another something here. Now what I could have done is I could have not done this photo and just done it like this. But it's Sunday and I have more time to work today, so, you know, to work on this today. So I'm just going to do it like this and just enjoy this part of the process. So anyway, and then that way I can tell just a little bit about each of the stories. I may not journal on camera because I sometimes will kind of look at the cards first, but I did not do that today. So anyway, so the other piece I have is this. And when I was printing pictures from yesterday, I was thinking about also for this page what I was going to do today. And I have one photo for today to indicate something that happened today. And that will fit on the back side of this. So then I'll have one for journaling and one for just a fun 3x4 card, because gosh knows I have plenty of 3x4 cards that need to be used up. So these are the 2 pages I'm going to work on today. I did do this. I left it longer because this is white up here and it's a little hard to tell where it is. So I'm going to just, like how high I could make this, I'm going to cut it myself here and kind of hope that this, let's see. Yeah, that's good. So I'm just going to cut this on the back side of this one here. And this is a little, yeah, this doesn't, it's not going to hurt anything for me to cut anything off that side of the photo. So there's that. Some of you already knew this photo was coming if you're personal friends of mine, because I posted these yesterday. And by the way, I should tell you a little bit about that. I know some people have tried to friend me on Facebook, and while I appreciate that, just so you know, unless I know you personally or have some other like kind of connection, my Facebook channel is really just for my family and friends. Not that I don't consider all of you friends, but you're internet friends, and I want to be a little cognizant of the fact that we live in a world that's a little dangerous, and I, you know, want to be a little bit careful about, I'm not going to friend everybody. How about that? So if you have tried to do that, that's the only reason, is because I don't know you personally. If you want to see some of my work, I have a Flickr channel. I post to a cherry on top and scrapbook.com as well. And then I also post in Victoria Marie's Facebook group, Scrapbook Like a Hero, trying to think, Mercy, Tiara, and Crafting Out Loud on Facebook. But if you really want to see what I'm doing, the best place to do that, if you want to see all the layouts, is Flickr, because eventually everything I do goes up to Flickr. So anyway, just a little bit about that. I really went back and forth what I should do about that, but I really want to be safe, and that's kind of what it is. It's not that I don't want to be Facebook friends with all of you. It's just, you know, it's personal life stuff. I do not post layouts on Facebook, on my personal channel. Once in a great while I will do something for our family or friends, but it's very rare that I actually do that, so just know that. All right, so Here we have a spot for a 4x6 piece. So let's look and see. I kind of like that. I don't know if I'm treasuring these holiday moments because that would be, you know, it was a work event. I had fun, but that's why I'm thinking maybe it would be fun just, or this could be kind of fun for me to do this one, just because I'm sure I could pull out 4 different stories here. One of them could be like the date and the number there, if I wanted to. There's this one, and I guess I have to be aware of what's going on across here. So let me find one that I like for this. And I have that Love This Tradition, which I could make it work, but you know, it's a work event again. Not that I don't love my work, but this would be cute with this, but I think I need a little bit more space. And I could do just that and tell the story over here. Okay, and then these are just telling me what packs they came from, if I need to know that. Okay, so here's this one, there's that one, and there's this one. This has a lot going on for these photos. So I don't know. Let's see, and I'm thinking about this just because, you know, there's a picture of my Christmas tree there, but I also have tree pictures I could do that with. So let's get into our 3x4 cards and see if I can find anything. The best way to Christmas is singing loud for all to hear. That's cute. That could be a cute card for the layout that goes on the back of that. So I'm going to put that on the back. This feels a little dark compared to what's going on over here, but I could do this. Oh, here we go. So I have 4 photos, so I can do this like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can tell the little story of that tree. I can tell the story about my outfit. I can tell my story about the outfit, the tree, that this is the after photo, and then this is the before photo. Kind of like that idea. I'm not loving how dark that feels though. So let me just look and see if I can find. So here I could do enjoying this and then with a big 9 as an idea. Now I do the gotta love with this, but I don't like how it works back to that card. And there I go back again to dark. This December fun would be cute too. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to stop going through these. You know how it, I think Shamel says you find the best one and then you move on. Obviously, I am not subscribing to that today. Okay, so that gathered together, I just don't need space over here. That's a cute one, but I just don't need space. And this one is okay because it would echo that, but okay. So I'm not even gonna go through the second pile of cards I have because I have quite a few here pulled out already, so I need to choose from this. So you kind of look at what you're thinking. This is definitely cute because in the air there was a feeling of Christmas. have a holly jolly Christmas. I think this is blending in a little bit too much because this is such a dark page. Same thing with that. As all, I like those two, but I think that's too. And then enjoying this. I do like that, but there's journaling space. But I could, like I said, if this was day like 10, I could really take up more space there. So I think I'm going to do this in the air. There's a feeling of Christmas. So now you kind of saw how my mind works when I'm doing this. I do have tags. Okay, stop, right? I said I was going to stop. I have tags that are going to stay right where they are because I don't need to pull them. I have plenty to work with. Okay, so then we just need some embellishing here. And, oops, I have this one that was sneaking behind here. And I want to look and see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's the same. I need to pull this one out. And this is nice because these are actually both cards from the set, so they work together really well because they were made to. And it's interesting, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for embellishing. Normally by this time I kind of have a little bit of an idea. This is just so busy over here that I'm not thinking I need a ton of it. And I'm also trying to decide, where do I want to do my day 8? 8. Right? Since you know me, I love to put another number on there. And what I'm doing is I'm going to this to see if I like this color with these, or if I want to use like a red, or, okay, I was thinking maybe these numbers, but I don't have any 8s in this. I use 8s a lot, guys, because you can MacGyver them, aka you can cut them up to make S's. Okay, I think I'm just going to do this one right there. Except, I got that on the photo now. What I think I'll do is I'm going to do this on the pocket here. Although, if I do that on the pocket, this could slide around. And I'm also thinking, so I'm going to pop it on here, that I might need some paper behind here because that piece is pretty big there, the space there. So let's look for some papers that I can cut to a 4x6. I could also put like a little vellum behind there. I'm looking to see because I do have some vellum. So let's see what I have in vellum because that could be kind of fun. Like I could do this vellum and then just put both photos on that. So that's kind of cute, something a little bit different. Here's the thing. I know what photo I have tomorrow, so let me make sure that this would look okay with that. It's a little busy. Thinking it might be a little busy. Then there's this one. And now here's the thing. I want to be aware of how much of this I'm going to see. And I'm not really going to see a lot of this vellum. Actually, as I look at this, I won't. I'm really just seeing what's on the sides of it. So I think I won't do that. Then let's look at my papers here. And I just saw one with hearts. And it's got that pink. Yes, that's what I'm going to do because I love this. Part of the story of this, and I don't know if I've talked about this or if you guys know about this, but Oh, and there's a black and white polka dot on there, so I might want to use that. In 2017, I started running, and I did it just as a challenge with a friend, and I ended up doing the turkey trot. My very first run was the turkey trot in 2017. A couple days later, this friend here challenged me, or challenged us, to run 14 events in 14 months. So one event a month from Thanksgiving of 2017 through the end of 2018. Now, we just ran our 14th event together, or actually it was our 13th event together, but I will have done 18 runs, formal events, by the end of 2018. So that's part of my journey that you keep seeing all those running things. So this is really important, and I love this. This is my sister, this is my friend, and this is a brand new friend I've made through running. So one of her friends, so kind of cool. So that's why the hearts are important. Okay, so we've got that done. We've got these guys done. I'm thinking that I'm going to pause you for a second and get my journaling on here, because then I'll know how to embellish. I think that's part of the reasons I don't know what to do here. So I'm just going to pause you and actually, I'll do my journaling, and then I can just fast forward you. That's what I'll do. It's harder when you have more clips, guys. So talk amongst yourselves while I do this. Actually, you won't have to. I'll really speed it up. Okay, guys, so I have the journaling done. I talked a little bit about my outfit here. I talked about the fact that that was my tree and how nice it is to see it. I talked about that this was the after shot and the cute little finisher medals, because it's Santa, and it's it has blinking Christmas lights, because this was a Christmas light run. And then I talked about the before here, the start of the race, it was 23 degrees out, and we were running on a really dark trail. So it was cold out there, and I do run. I think the coldest I've run is at 8 degrees. I did that last year, but this year it's been cold. It was cold here earlier, but I thought that that would be good to, you know, talk about being bundled up and that kind of stuff. So I also was thinking about maybe there's a little bit of sort of tape there, and I thought it might be nice to do a little bit of tape on this as well, because we all have it, right? So I'm going to just grab this and kind of put it partway on this one, and I'm kind of making sure that it's off that line a little bit. Although it would be good if I could get it straight-ish. Okay, so I'm going to do one up here, and then we'll just emphasize that. And then I think what I'm going to do is add a heart to these to kind of work on the theme and the heart on that side as well. So this is kind of just echoing what's going on. Turn this upside down here so I can see a little bit better. Echoing what's sort of going on the piece, or not the piece, but on the card itself, but with like real embellishments here. And I also have some words here like Burr, it's cold outside. So that would be good for this one, but maybe a little bit of tape on this as well. Probably want it to be a little bit longer than that white piece is. So the 8 could sit on that actually. Just going to kind of do this so I have a measurement of about how long this tape needs to be, because that was not long enough. If I wrap it behind this photo, so this will tuck under that 8 a little bit. Now I'm going to pull that 8 up gently, carefully. Try to get this on here even. I've had too much coffee today. Okay. Ooh, I don't love how that just landed there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just pulled the 8 apart here. So, I don't love that, but it's going to stay because it's stuck to the photo. I wasn't planning that, thinking about that. So it is what it is. And then I'll just pull this up just a little bit and put that on there. Okay, there's hearts here, hearts here. Just trying to see if there's maybe any like thing that might work on like one of those. Oh, there's one here that says twinkle lights. And then I'm thinking these photos are pretty busy. Now I really should probably get a little bit of tape over here somewhere. Let me see if I like, this is pretty, kind of looks strange. Oh, here, maybe we could do it here. Kind of coming into this side, because if it's on one side, I kind of want to put it on the other as well. Okay, so we have that there. Now, just there's, right now I don't have anything here. There's another one here that says bundle up and keep warm, which also would have been good. I could use details. Let's see. This is a busy time of year, which would be good. I'm thinking we're gonna put this little details piece on here. I'm just gonna grab my, and I'll just put it on that little, on the photo right there. So there's something up here that's from the other side. Kind of want to make sure you do that, you know, carry things from side to side if you have a 2-page spread. So just a tiny little piece there. Need to get this guy on here. And then we'll do this guy here, and what it's doing is it's bridging across the gap between the printed washi and the actual washi there. So I like that, and it's dark. That's kind of nice the way that works. So that should be good. That's my Scotch tacky glue. Then I'm thinking I have these guys. I have heart. I think I'm going to use these hearts. I have both red and green. This is, I think, this might be 2 years old from Ellie's Studio. So I'm thinking I could do green. I like that because then I'll be able to pull a little bit of green across, and maybe the darker green on this one. These are pretty, you know, there's a lot going on here, so I'm just going to do a small, oops, going to try to do a small heart. Yikes. Need to grab my tweezers. There we go. Okay, then let's see. I think I'm going to go brighter over here. Do I want a big one? Or do we want, I think like that kind of, not the small, but more of a medium size, because I want you to really see the, in the air there's a feeling of Christmas. That's the piece I really want you to notice. And then I need one for here. So actually, so this is dark, that's light, so let's go with dark over here. And I think again, like a little medium-sized one here will be good. I'm just going to do the one that's kind of, let's do that. There we go. I think that works good. If I could get this positioned. Like I said, I've had too much coffee. I had real coffee this morning, which I don't drink very often, and I can always tell. All right. This is pretty cool, guys. So that is the story for day 8. So I will be back. I'm gonna actually, it is day 9 today, but I already have the story I'm going to tell, so I will get that videoed so that the next day's is done as well. So hope you guys are having a great holiday season, and I will be back soon with another layout. Bye.